This is Algebra 2, Expressions and Formulas. We are going to evaluate the following expressions. The first one up here is x squared minus y times the quantity x plus y if x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 1.5. So if we want to evaluate this, we need to plug in the values we know. So x is 8. So here we have 8 squared minus y is 1.5 times the quantity of x plus y, so 8 plus 1.5. And now we just need to simplify it. So start off, and you want to think of order of operations. So parentheses come first, so we would do the 8 plus 1.5 first. So 8 squared minus 1.5 times 9.5. Parentheses, and then the second thing you do is exponents. Parentheses, exponents. We have an exponent here of 8 squared. 8 squared is 64. So we have 64 minus 1.5 times 9.5. Continuing on with order of operations, parentheses, exponents, multiply and divide from left to right, and then add and subtract from left to right. So PEMDAS, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Now we can multiply our 1.5 times our 9.5. That gives us 14.25. So we have 64 minus 14.25, and then we can subtract 14.25 from 64 to get 49.75, and this is evaluated. Notice here, when we started off, we had a value y of 1.5. This is written in a decimal. Since this is written in a decimal, our answer should be in decimal form. We always want to answer the same way our information is given to us. So if that was not as a decimal, if instead that said 1.5, we would have to answer in fractional form. So if that said y is 1.5, we'd have to say our final answer is 49 3/4. Second problem, we have a cubed plus 2bc all over c squared minus 5. If a is 2, b is 1, and c is negative 3, so we're going to start by plugging those in. So a is 2, so we have 2 cubed plus 2 times b is 1 times c is negative 3 all over c squared, so c is negative 3 squared minus 5. Thinking of order of operations, there are no parentheses here, so we just have exponents that we'll start off with. So 2 cubed is 8. And we can also do the exponent of negative 3 squared is 9. Notice that over here in the second part, we are adding 2 times 1 times negative 3. We could certainly do that in the same step because there are no exponents in that section. So 2 times 1 is 2, times negative 3 is negative 6. So here we have 8 plus negative 6 all over 9 minus 5. Well, 8 plus negative 6 is 2 over 9 minus 5 is 4. 2/4, we simplify down to say 1/2. 1/2 would be the correct answer here. 0.5 would not be okay because all of our starting a, b, and c started as integers, so our answer should be as a fraction. Next one, 2 times the quantity x minus 4 squared plus y divided by z. If x is 10, y is 3, and z is 5. So once again, we'll start by plugging things in. So 2 times the quantity x minus 4, so 10 minus 4 squared, plus y is 3, divided by z is 5. Okay, so we're going to start with the parentheses. So we're going to start with the innermost parentheses here, which is 10 minus 4. So we'll have 2, 10 minus 4 is 6, squared plus 3, close the brackets, divided by 5. Now inside of these parentheses or these brackets here, we have an exponent. So we need to now do the exponent. 6 squared is 36, so we have 2 times 36 plus 3 divided by 5. We have to continue simplifying down this bracket right here. So multiply next. So 2 times 36 is 72 plus 3, and then we have to divide by 5. So now we can add 72 plus 3 is 75. And now we just have 75 divided by 5, which is 15. So they're evaluated. Okay, we will do one last problem. 3 times the quantity q plus 2r, all over 27 minus p. If q is 5, r is negative 4, and p is 5/3. So 3 times q is 5 plus 2 times r is negative 4, all over 27 minus p is 5/3. So order of operations, parentheses. We need to simplify this parentheses first. So within that parentheses, we see a multiplication of 2 times negative 4. So we're going to start with that. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Now we have 3 times the quantity of 5 plus negative 8, all over 27 minus 5/3. Well, 5 plus negative 8 is negative 3. So we have 3 times negative 3 over 27 minus 5/3. Well, 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. So now we have negative 9 27ths minus 5/3. 9 27ths simplifies down to 1/3, so this is negative 1/3 minus 5/3. They already have the same denominator, which works out great for us. So this is negative 6/3, or simplified, negative 2. So there we are evaluating. And this should have been a review for you.